Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with some baseball news. Manny Machado on my beloved Orioles is most likely going to be traded. So I want to take the chance in this video to dive into these trade rumors, only because I'm an Orioles fan and I do give a damn. So I'm going to dive into trade rumors now about Manny Machado. Now, I'm going to go on a rant saying that Manny Machado is really the only bright spot about the Orioles this year, which means once he's traded, the Orioles aren't going to win much games, which is probably good in the sense that we should be in rebuilding mode now after the most shittiest start, probably the second shittiest start in Orioles history, besides that 0-22 start in like 1987 or 88. I forget which year. Please forgive me. But I'm telling you this right now. If we do not trade Manny Machado, our GM, I forgot his dumbass name because he doesn't even deserve his name to be brought up about the horrible team he made. He needs to be fired at 4:01 p.m. on July 31st if that's the case. He needs to be fired 4:01 p.m. on July 31st, if that's the case. Now, if I'm the Orioles, I would drag these trades to about 3:30 July 31st. The reason why I'm keep on bringing up July 31st is because that's the MLB trading deadline. So I will let these drag out to 3:30. Teams interested in Manny Machado, LA Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Braves, Phillies, Cardinals, Brewers, and the Yankees. So those 7 teams. Supposedly all 7 teams have made an offer for Manny Machado. Supposedly the only offers that are supposedly serious is the Yankees. And if you've been checking Bleacher Reports, according to John Heyman, very good baseball reporter by the way, from CBS, it's a very good trade offer, a serious trade offer, and Milwaukee Brewers supposedly offered a decent offer from Manny Machado. So now I'm gonna dive into these 7 teams and saying if they should trade for Manny Machado or not, and also the Red Sox. There was rumors about them being involved, and the Chicago Cubs. So we'll throw those 2 teams in as well. So 9 teams. So as of right now, if I'm telling you this as of right now, if I'm the Braves, I do not trade for Manny Machado. And the only reason why is I think the Braves, they have something good going on, and I think they should continue to let the minor leaguers grow, this farm system grow, and the players in the major league like Swanson grow, and hopefully they'll win a World Series one day. So if I'm the Braves, I do not trade for Manny Machado, and it's really not because they shouldn't, because if they do, it's not like the worst thing in the world. In my opinion, but if I was the Braves, I wouldn't want to trade for Manny Machado. Phillies, you only trade if you're the Phillies. You only trade for him if you get a guarantee if he re-signs for next year. I'm just gonna say that right now. The Phillies are very surprising this year. Basically, the Phillies, I think, in my opinion, they're probably going to win the NL East. And by the way, the Nationals, they should think about trading Bryce Harper, but that's a different subject for another day. But I mean, I don't know if you'll trade for. I don't know if you should trade for Manny Machado, because I don't think Manny Machado. I mean, Manny Machado might want to play in that big Philly market, but I don't know if he'll go up 95 to New York to the Yankees or Mets. Probably more the Yankees if he gets traded to Philly. So if I'm Philly, I'm kind of on the fence about trading on him. If I was a Philly fan, Yankees, I would absolutely trade for him. On the sense of this, he wants to play in the big market. He wants to be a Yankee. Trade for him. If I'm the Orioles, there's people like, oh, we shouldn't trade within the division. oh, we shouldn't trade to the Yankees or Red Sox because they're in a division, or like Toronto, or like Tampa. My response is, who the fuck cares? I mean, the Orioles are going to be in a rebuilding mode for the next 5 years because the farm system's shit. You have shitty contracts with Chris Davis. The only young talent you have really is Jonathan Scope. Dylan Bundy is a complete bust on the sense that people over fantasize about him. Kevin Gausman is not good enough. I mean, if you're the Orioles, you're going to be shit for the next 5 years probably. You probably won't even be in playoff contention or even considered in playoff contention until 2022. So I don't even want to hear, oh, we shouldn't trade him into the division. Now, if we had a farm system, I'll be like, okay, maybe. You can make the argument, maybe you'll be back in playoff contention within 2 years in 2020. But there is no way in hell you're going to be in playoff contention in 2020. And the earliest would be 2022. So I am fine as an Orioles fan if we trade him to the Yankees or the Red Sox. And if he gets traded to Boston, if I'm Boston, I would definitely think about it. Now, some teams that I would say that definitely should not trade for him. The St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers should not trade for him, especially Milwaukee. Who the fuck wants to play in Milwaukee? I mean, that's just a rental right there. If you're Milwaukee, I mean, you want to give up your whole farm, which, by the way, please do for Manny Machado. I mean, that's just a dumb move if you're Milwaukee. If you're Milwaukee, just stay put. I mean, if you can make like maybe a little move to somebody that says 2 or 3 years left on their contract, do that. Or if a big player has 2 or 3 years left on his contract, do that, like a Chris Archer. But I mean, damn it, if you're Milwaukee, you do not make that move. If you're the Milwaukee Brewers, Cardinals, I just don't think he'll re-sign in St. Louis. That's just my gut feeling. And the other two teams, Diamondbacks and Dodgers. If I'm the Dodgers, I would definitely do it, even though the Dodgers are kind of, they might not even make the playoffs, the Dodgers. But I would definitely do it if I'm the Dodgers, because you have a good chance of re-signing him if that's the case. And then if you're the Diamondbacks, you're on the fence. You're kind of like the Phillies, because like you have proven you'll go out and spend big money on free agents, but if the Diamondbacks last year traded for J.D. Martinez and he went to sign with the Red Sox, so I mean, you don't want to get robbed again. I mean, the whole point here is if the Orioles don't trade Manny Machado, Dan Duquette, that's the motherfucker's name. He needs to be fired at 4:01 p.m. July 31st if he's not traded by 4 p.m. on July 31st. And I mean, and I don't want to hear a damn thing from that motherfucker Peter Angelos, who should sell the damn team. I don't want to hear a fucking thing from him saying, oh, we're going to try and win. There's no way you're making the playoffs if you're the Orioles. There's no fucking way. They should consider trading Adam Jones as well. They should probably consider trading Gausman and Bundy if you want the honest truth. I mean, there was no, and Tanner Scott to a lesser degree, because I'm not big on Tanner Scott. I mean, the only player you keep is Jonathan Scope if you're the Orioles. You're not trading Chris Davis. I was saying that, like, oh, we should only sign him to a 3-year deal because I saw this coming. I'm never a big believer of somebody signing a 6 to 8 year contract that is unless it's at least $23 million per year salary. I mean, Chris Davis getting paid about $20 million per salary. I mean, the contract was bad, and he just strikes out a lot. He's a bum. It got to a point with Chris Davis that there was bars in Baltimore, Maryland, offering free shots every time this guy got hit. I mean, how pathetic can that get? How pathetic can that get? But I'm not going to dive into that. But anyways, at the end of the day, the Orioles better trade Manny Machado. And if they don't, shame on them, and you guarantee I'll be coming out with a rant video on that. So, but besides that, I mean, the Orioles have just been a damn disappointment. They lost to the Yankees by a lot a few days ago, 10-2. They won last night. which is fine because to me the Major League Baseball draft doesn't mean shit to me. Um, and they're probably losing tonight. I saw them down 4-0. I know actually people at the game. Yankees fans out trolling me. So I just don't know. I mean the Orioles. I don't think we're in playoff contention until 2022, in my humble estimation. But I swear to God, if we do not trade Manny Machado, Dan Duquette has to go at 4:01 p.m. I'm dead serious when I say that. And I would consider trading Adam Jones too. So, because he's an expiring contract. And I like Adam Jones, but I mean, unless he says by July 31st, oh, I'm going to re-sign him, which I don't know why he would, even though he's just by Cal Ripken's house in Baltimore County. I believe it was either Owings Mills or Reisterstown. But I don't know. I mean, the Orioles just piss me off in every way they can. Whenever the pitching's good, the hitting sucks. Whenever the hitting's good, the pitching shits the bed. I mean, the Orioles are dog shit this year, as my one friend says it. They're absolute dog shit. I mean, I know I'm kind of getting a little bit off subject, but the Orioles just piss me off this year. I mean, Kansas City's bad, but at least they won the World Series. I mean, the Orioles window closed in 2016. Last year was kind of a wash. They were kind of like, oh, we're going for it. They weren't going to get jack shit. Get in playoff contention. And this year's just a disaster. And Buck Showalter's getting lame duck. I expect him to stay through the end of his contract. He's up at the end of this year too, Buck Showalter. I don't expect him to come back. And the Orioles is just a damn disappointment. Next year we're going to be a fucking AAA team. I mean, it's just a damn disappointment. So, that's what I think about the Orioles. I am going to be doing a video, 2 videos on baseball, halfway recap during All-Star break, which is next week. And I'm going to be doing a video on why the Washington Nationals should think about trading Bryce Harper. So, stay tuned for those 2 videos. Also, I do football and basketball. So, in both college and pro. So, stay tuned. So, also watch those videos. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, like and subscribe this video. And like the video and subscribe. Also, hit the bell. Greatly appreciated. And this is McD the Beast signing off.